Good morning, everyone. This is Megha, SSG coordinator of the ECA department. I welcome you all to the session on the art of research paper writing. So, the main objective of this session is to give you an equity on what research is and a clear perception on research paper writing. So, when it comes to research, it is where you try and bring about innovative solutions which create an impact. It gives you a chance to explore, and above all, it brings about an excitement in whatever you do. It actually compels you to think outside the box. So, having a strong research profile and publications in reputed journals increases your chances of getting a scholarship program abroad or for applying a career in research. A research paper is a validation of all the skills that you claim and the practical knowledge that you possess. So, when it comes to research paper writing, you might as well have a lot of questions, as in how to write a paper, how to start, where to begin, what is the structure, what is the composition, how to choose the right journal, and whatnot. By the end of this session, you will have all your questions answered. We have Santosh Nayak sir, assistant professor from the Department of Mechanical Engineering here with us today, who will share with us his insights on the topic. Welcome, sir. The session is over to you now.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for a brief introduction. Good morning, everyone. My name is Santosh Nayak. So, I will tell you today about how to write a research paper. So, I have published up to now 20 papers I have published in the reputed journals, 15 papers as a first author, and plus 5 more paper as a co-authors, as a second or third authors. I have published around 20 papers. Today I'm going to tell about how to write a research paper and how can you write it. Okay. This research word is taken from the actually old French word search. Okay, search, that is the word taken from the French word. So what you mean by re means they added the search again re. Okay, in before the search they added the re again. Okay, it includes combine both as a research. Okay, again you have to search something on the technical development or any project. If you are going to do any innovations, that you again if you are having going for the any innovations or any technical thing, you're going for the searching something innovative, that is called the research. Okay, now how you are going to present in terms of a paper, that is called the technical papers or research papers. Okay, research means it is a one systematic investigations. Okay, for example, if you are going to do any project, so they will follow some methods, right? First you are going for the identifying of problems. Okay, after that you are going to do the survey, then after that you are going to do the which method you are going to follow, right? Like that only this also paper also like that only how to present it. So what are the abstract I have to write and what are the problem I am going to find, that is called as the, it is a clear systematic investigations. Okay, it is called as the research. Okay, for doing the research what you are going to get, for you are going to get about knowledge. Okay, you're going to get about the knowledge. Okay, this is about the research. What you mean by research is, okay, define the research. Now I'm going to tell about what are the body contents. Okay, structure of the papers. Okay, structure of the papers contains abstract. Okay, then introduction or thesis statement, literature review, methodology, results, discussions, conclusion, and references. Okay, this is the whole body of the any papers. Okay, for example, you take any movie as a reference. Okay, any movie as a take reference. If you are going to watch a movie, when you are going to watch a movie to the theater, like you are going to see the review, right? Review and you're going to see the trailer, movie trailer. Okay, you're going to see the movie trailer first, right? If the trailer is good, then only you are going to watch the movie, right? You are going to book the ticket and you're going to watch the movie. Like that only in paper also, this thing. Okay, abstract and conclusion part is very important. Okay, it is like a trailer of your movie. Okay, it tells about the whole picture in terms of within a 5 minutes or within a 1 minutes, like a movie trailer, how like it will be there in 3 minutes, like 3 to 4 minutes, like that only This abstract is going to abstract and conclusion going to tell about your paper, like what you have written. Okay, for example, if you are written your paper and you have submitted to various conferences and journals, then the reviewer, whoever the editor or reviewer, they are going to see about first at the starting, they are going to see about your abstract and the conclusion part. Okay, it is impressive or it is innovative, you have written something new, then only they are going to accept it, and they are further they are going to produce a see about the your body of the paper, like introduction, survey, methodology, what you have written, that they are going to see. Okay, main structure of the, for example, abstract and conclusion I told about in a movie trailer, right? In the, for example, movie character it will come. So, okay, there will be a story will be there, climax will be there, like that. There will be introduction will be there. Okay, then methodology, body contains the method, which method they are going to follow, and conclusion, it contains the results and discussion. Okay, you can take any movie, there will be a climax will be there, right? Any movies, like the climax, it terms reference to the conclusion. Okay, what your movie, after watching the movie, what you are going to get from the movie, okay, that is called as the conclusion. Okay, this is the main part body composition of the paper: introductions, body, and conclusions. Okay, this is about the structure. Now one by one I am going to explain like what is abstract and what is introductions. Okay, how to write it. And this is the structure of the research paper. Okay, now you have seen maybe, see here, this here abstract there is written. Abstract you have to write in the paper, like briefly you have to introduce, like what you have done. Okay, it should refer to the introduction and methodology and results, and what are the finding, conclusion you are got it from your paper. Okay, that you have to represent in 100 to 150 words only. Okay, I will share one paper, it will be easy, you can understand to you also. Okay, I'll share the paper. Okay, I think this paper is visible to you. Okay, this is the one of the paper, my paper is published in Scopus Indexed Material Today Proceeding Journal. I will tell you afterwards how to find out the journal, good journals, and how to publish it also. Now I am going to tell about the abstract. Okay, you can see the abstract here. In abstract I mentioned about like small part I have taken from the introduction, and small part I have taken from the methodology, and a small part I have taken from the results. Okay, these three areas I have taken and I have represented here. Okay, in abstract, and abstract should contain around 100 to 150 words only. Okay, only that much, and it should clearly tell about your paper, like what you're going to tell. Okay, that is called as the abstract, or like what you have written, what your research you have done. Okay, for example, in this paper, I have told about the fiber composites. Okay, fiber composites and wear properties, like how you are finding out the wear of the fiber. Okay, that I have explained in this abstract. Okay, now I am going to share the slide again. Okay, this is about the abstract, what you are going to get. Okay, next comes to the introductions. Okay, now you got the abstract. Okay, now when you are going to get the abstract, for example, you are doing the mini project or major project. Okay, first you are, what you are going to do, you are going to finalize the problem, right? You are going to finalize the title of your mini project or major project, or you are going to finalize the problems. Okay, okay, yes, you are going to finalize your problems, right? Wait a minute, I'll increase my sound. Okay, you are going to, for example, if you are going to take any mini project or major project, you are going to finalize your title, right? What are the problem you are going to do? Okay, that is the first step you are taking, right? After taking that step, you have to write the, you have to go for the literature review. Okay, in introduction part, you have to tell about like what is the purpose of your doing that project. Okay, for example, if you are going to do any mini project on take any agriculture project, So if you're going to do on that or any machine learning project or cloud computing, so why you are going to do that project, okay, purpose of that project, you have to write in the introduction, okay. Then you have to frame a research questions like what is the goal of that project should be, okay, what is the goal, and what is you are going to achieve in that project, that you should represent in the introduction, okay. In introduction main part, one of the part is literature review, okay. You can see the literature review, that is the main part, okay. Why you have to go for the literature review means, for example, see, there are plenty in agriculture project or any machine learning project. If you are going to do, there are plenty of projects, okay. So many types of project you will get it, okay, on internet or any journal. So you have to refer it. Why you have to refer it means, see, for example, you can't take the same method what other person x person done, same method you are also taking means. So for example, I am also taking the same method I am following, he is also X persons also follows same method, okay. Now you have to tell in the literature survey after referring one paper, okay, one paper or one journal or any topic, you have to tell about like what he has done, okay. For example, you have taken the machine learning topic, okay, right. Machine learning topic you have taken means, now you have to tell about, so for example, X person he has done about on this topic machine learning, he has find out something, okay. Now you are going to research, what you are going to find is what are the gap, okay, what are the gap you identified. For example, Mr. X has done something and you identified this gap also, okay. He has not done the research on the something like for example cloud computing, or it is related to artificial intelligence, he has not done the research on that. So I am going to do that things also including the machine learning, okay. Like that you have to relate it, okay, in the literature review, okay. I will give the examples also in this paper. See here in this paper, literature review I mentioned in introduction part. You can see here, first one is Hirar. Okay, that are he is the author. Okay, I told you about, right. He is the author. He written about the addition of fiber matrix. Okay, and he has written something, and he has done the investigation on the VR performance. Okay, why it is important means VR performance here. It is representing the VR performance, right? My title also it is related to the type fiber properties, okay, right. So you have to search like that, it is related to your topic, and that author should be publish the paper on that, okay. And you have to see identify the gap, okay, what he has written. For example, here I have written about addition of fiber with matrix, okay, and wear loss of natural fiber composites, okay. He told about that, okay, first author, okay. Second author, he told about the performance of the adhesive wear performance, okay. So you have to report all the papers, okay, around 20 papers or 6 papers you have to refer it. Then afterwards you have to tell, here, here at the end I have referred 6 papers I have referred here, 6 authors I have referred. So I have written here, okay. Now what are the gaps I have identified, that you have to write here at the introduction part, like what they have done, okay, and what is the difference between your project to the their project, that water project, 6 water project, and what is the relation between them, okay. And what is the what you are going to do, okay, what the difference innovative you are going to do, that you have to write in the gap here, okay. This is about the introduction part, okay. Like how you are going to find out the gap in the literature review, okay. Abstract over, introduction over is literature review over, okay. Now main important paper is literature review, okay. It will take lot of time because you have to read complete 6 to 10 or 10 to 20 papers, okay. 10 to 20 papers you have to read, and you have to represent in there in your own words. Like you can't copy that. For example, Mr. X is written that he has done the investigation on the table, and table is withstand up to, for example, 50 kg. Okay, You can't write like that only. Okay, it's payable is where the Mr. X has written like that, and it has withstand up to 50 kg. Okay, you can't write like that directly in your copy and pasting. Okay, in your own words you have to write that. You have to reframe the sentences in your own understanding. You have to write that Mr. X told about this, and he has written about this, that table is going to withstand about 50 kg, and I have identified the problem that it can't withstand after the 50 kgs, or it maybe it will broke up to after the 50 kgs. Okay, it won't withstand that. You have to gap, you have to write in the literature review. Okay, this is about the literature review and introduction part. Okay, now I am going for the methodology part. Okay, now for example, methodology, it tells about which method you are going to follow. Okay, for example, you are going to research. For example, you have, now you have identified the problem. Okay, now afterwards what you are going to do, literature review or literature survey you are going to do, right? After that, what you will do, next step, it will come to your mind that methodology. Okay, which method I am going to follow. Okay, see here, method, how you have to select means this methodology depends on your literature review only. For example, previous author have selected the method depends on the, for example, cloud computing. He is going to do the data analysis. Okay, see, depends on that. You have to see the methodology. Okay, for example, mechanical way I am going to tell means, like for example, you have selected one method called that tribological properties. Okay, you are going to investigate that the strength is, tensile strength is good or not. Okay, previous author has followed one method. For example, he has followed hand layup method. Now I am going to follow the good method. Any good methods are available to improve my results. Okay, to improve the my results, that I have to follow the methodology. Okay, you have to see. Okay, while taking the methodology, you have to see the literature review. Okay, like what method previous authors they have followed, and what method I am going to follow to improve my results. Okay, after following, after designing your methodology, okay, what method you are going to follow. Okay, after that you are going to for the results. Okay, results you are going to make. What you are going to find out in the results, result you are going to tell about any result. You will tell about result that I have got this much result. For example, after getting the result in final year marks, what you're going to tell, 100 out of I got it 90, 100 out of got it I got it 80, right? Like that only result you have to mention about what your for example project you are going to tell about what worked well. Okay, what worked well, like how much result you got it in the part of, in the part of, for example, it may be numerical numbers. Okay, or it in the part of maybe in the terms of learnings also. Okay, that you are going to represent in the result part. Okay, it's here, paper means it same as the report. Okay, what you are going to present as a mini or major project report, but difference is mini and major project and research paper is, see here you can't copy from the things, and one more thing is here you are going to follow the systematic approach. Okay, one systematic approach you have to follow it in the research papers. Okay, that is only the difference between the your normal project report to the research papers. Okay, and one last point is the discussions. Okay, discussion, if you are going to see here discussion, what you are going to tell about is, see now I have got 100 out of 90. Okay, in the marks external exam. For example, Mr. X written that he has got the 100 out of 95 got it for the same methodology. Now I am going to get the 100 out of 90 in the result. Okay, now what you have to tell about in discussion that I, while following the same method, but I got it 100 out of 90 marks only. Okay, what is the problem, why I have got the 90 marks? Okay, that you have to tell about in the discussion part. Okay, for example, I have followed the Mr. X paper. Okay, but I got it 100 out of 90 marks only. Okay, but Mr. X got it 100 out of 92. Okay, what is the difference, what is the gap, why I have got it 100 out of 90? That you have to write in the discussion. Okay, then in this discussion part only, now what are the gap you got it right. Now you have got the difference, or maybe you have got, for example, Mr. X got 100 out of 90, you have got 100 out of 95. Okay, now your result is improved, right? Now you are going to tell about result, why my result is improved 100 out of 90. Okay, that you have to tell. And future study also. Okay, in future you have, if you want to going to get 100 out of 100, what method should be followed. Okay, that you have to tell. And future study also, okay, future study also you have to tell. What method should be followed. Okay, that you have to tell. And discussions. Okay, now I am going to tell about the conclusion and reference. Okay, for example, if you are going to see the movie, or okay, any movie, take it example, there will be a climax will be there, right? Climax will be there at the end of the movie. Okay, that climax you are going to write in the conclusion. Okay, for example, you can take any movie, so the villain died or hero won, like that. Okay, for example, that you have to write in the sentences in the conclusion part. Okay, like some of the findings, what are the results you got it. Okay, that you are going to write in the result part, right? Conclusion part you are going to study, tell about what are the study I got it answers. Okay, at the end, what why that result I got it findings. And what are the limitations, for example, what are the disadvantages are there, or limitations, and further study needed, research needed uh, to identify, to overcome that limitations, that you are going to write in the conclusion part. Okay, that is called as the conclusion. Okay, it's, for example, you can take as a climax of the movie. Okay, result is different and climax, conclusion is different. Okay, remember it. Result you are going to tell about only the analytical part. Okay, for example, if you the project, if you are, for example, half HP motor is there, how much kilometer it is going to run. Okay, that is the result. Okay, conclusion part you are going to tell about half kilometer it's run. Okay, what are the problems I identified while the motor is running from half kilometer, half HP motor is running from 1 kilometer to the 5 kilometers. Okay, that conclusion you have to, climax in, you have to write in the conclusion part. Okay, this is the end of your papers body, complete of your papers. Okay, see here the references you can see here at the end of the part. This one you have to write. See here, now we have taken the literature review, some of author you have mentioned, right? Mr. A, B, C, D. Okay, like that only. A reference also you have to write about their names. Okay, Mr. A, B, C, D. Now why I have going to write the reference means, see here, now whatever work we have taken, right? We have not assumption made and we have written, right? We have followed someone. We have followed someone and we have done the research. Okay, so we have to give the acknowledgement to them also. Okay, for example, A, I have taken from the A from something, B from something, Mr. C something have taken, that their name, journal papers, and their research you are going to title you are going to write in the references. Okay, this is the main structure of the papers. Okay, abstract, introduction, literature review, methodology, results, discussion, conclusions, and references. Okay, now I am going to briefly, I will tell about abstract. Okay, what you are going to write, what you have to write about in the abstract. Okay, see here, before going to write about abstract, problem identification is very important. Okay, before writing the abstract. Okay, because you have to be clear what you are going to write in the abstract. Okay, see here, these are the question you can see here. What did you you did this study for this project. Okay, what did you, why did you do this study for the project. Okay, this answer you have to write in the abstract. Any research paper you take it, these are the answers you will get to come to find out in the abstract. Okay, what did you do and how. Okay, for example, methodology, which methodology you have to follow, that you have to write in the one sentence. And what did you find. Okay, for example, result you are going to tell, right? that you have to write in the one sentence. Not you are going to tell about any numerical analysis in the abstract. Okay, you are going to tell about in the one sentences only. This all things, okay, what are the, okay, 1 2 3 4 questions are there, right? That you are going to write in the 150 words only. Okay, and what do your findings mean? Okay, for example, conclusion part, at the end what you got it. Okay, what are the climax you got it, that you have to write in the abstract. Okay, this is about the abstract, what you're going to tell about in the abstract. Okay, it should be very clear. Okay, it should be very clear and very clear approach, very clear and very directive. That so whoever reading your abstract, they should understand that he has written on this technology, he has written on this project, or he has written on this innovation. Okay, that should be clear in the abstract. Okay, this is about abstract. Now it comes to the introductions. Okay, introduction part, you are going to tell about brief description about, for example, if you are going to write about your mini project. Okay, you are going to briefly, you have to describe what you are going to do. Okay, and you have to write about your objective. Okay, what is the main objective of your project. Okay, and what is the scope of study, why it is required that project. Okay, that is you are going to include in the introduction part. That is you are going to include in the introduction part. Okay, this is about the introduction. And next come to the literature review. Okay, see here, this both are attached. Okay, introduction part, introduction and literature review, it both are combined only. Okay, after going to tell about what is your goal and what is the objective of your paper, you have to search the literature reviews. Okay, for example, you have to search the journals. Okay, how you are going to search the journals? Now I am going to show you how you are going to search it papers. Okay, okay, wait a minute. Okay, see here in Google, simply search. Okay, Science Direct. Okay, you search as a CIENC, Science Direct. I am going to tell about reputed journals, how we are going to search. Okay, the reputed journals articles. Okay, now I am typing Science Direct, right? See here it's came. Now you click on this link. Okay, Science Direct. Okay, now I am going to search about the journals. Okay, here you click it journals. Now you type it as here. For example, I will type as a cloud computing. Okay, cloud computing. Okay, here I have written cloud computing. Okay, now you will get the different types of papers. Okay, right? Okay, here you click as a publication type journals. Okay, okay. For example, machine learning I will take. Okay, machine learning, one open access journals are there. Okay, these are the Scopus Index journals. I will tell you after the end of the this one session what is the type of journals and what is this journal. Okay, Scopus Index journals. Okay, click on this journal. Okay, machine learning is there. Click on these journals. See here, this window it will open. Okay, on machine learning. Now we will scroll down. See here, there are plenty of papers are there. Okay, on machine learning. Okay, if you click this one, the journals will open it. Okay, you see here the journals are open access journal. Now you can see here they have written the abstract. See see the Nicholas, the author name is Nicholas. He has written on the data mining of hospitals. Okay, on this title he has written the paper. You can see here in the introduction abstract part, he has written about the clear statement about what he is going to do. Okay, he has written about gold coast mental health and specialized services. Okay, on that he has written outcome of that. Okay, then introduction you can see here they are taken the survey in 2015, what are the suicides they got it, and after that almost they have written the taken the reference from the journals. You can see here at the end of the journals they have written here, okay, like what are the identified difference they got it, okay, gap they have identified while referring to the previous papers, okay. Then they have followed this methodology. You can see here SRPS approach, okay, the different methodology they have followed, okay. Like that you can go through the journals, you can search it, okay. One method is Science Direct, and one more I am going to show about IEEE, okay, IEEE Explore, okay. You search it, IEEE Explore. See here, click this. You can here you can write as a machine learning, okay. You write as a machine, you'll get the journals, okay. See here, you will get the different journals, you will get it. See here you click it. If, for example, if you are going to use the IEEE account, this paper publication access, you will get it, okay. Otherwise, for example, if you don't have the account, click on the open access. Okay, see here, this open access, if you click means you will get the plenty of papers also that you can prepare it, okay. If you click on this link, see here you are getting the papers, okay. This is about the IEEE journals, okay. These all are reputed journals. Say these are the method I am going to tell about how to find out the journals, okay. How to find out the journals for articles, okay. For articles, okay. See, these are the papers, so they have written the abstract, okay. This is about the authors, and methodology introduction part, you can see here they have report some authors and methodology. These are the methodologies, okay. And conclusion, you can see it here at the end of the papers, okay. Read the results, okay. Conclusion you can see here, okay. And the references, okay, what they have referred, they have written here. Conclusion, they told about like what they are going to find out, okay. See, this is about the how you are going to identify the uh, articles, papers, if you are going to do the literature review, okay. And you can see the journals also. See here, you can submit your paper to these journals, okay. Machine learning with applications, okay. These are the pre journals. We can submit your article here, okay. It will ask there will be a format, it will be there, you have to follow the format, okay. So you can see here the given the instructor author, and it will ask the, you can register it also, okay. There will be a register it there, you can go for the registrations, and you can register it and you can upload your papers, okay. There will be different journals are there, okay. For example, I'll show you as materials, okay. You can type plenty of things on your topics here. You'll get the materials, different types of journals are available, okay. If you click here, this one, these are open access journals, okay. Procedure manufacturing, okay. See this paper you are getting, right, okay. These are the papers how you are going to identify and how you are going to publish the papers, okay. One IEEE Explore I have shown, and one more things also I will show you how to identify. So see here, in Google, simply type as a Google Scholar, okay. Google Scholar, search it, click this one. See here, you can identify the paper here. For example, now I am going to give the machine learning, okay. Search it, you will get the papers here, machine learning, okay. This is for downloading the papers, okay. Easily you can download the papers here, okay. All are reputed journals only, okay. You can download the papers here from this Google Scholar, okay. Easily you can download it. See here, paper is downloading now. From this you can download the papers, okay. This is about the machine learning, or for example I want to type about electronics, I will type electronics. See here, on electronics also you are going to get the, you can see you can change the date here. If you want to get the recent journals 2020, you always refer the recent journal papers, okay. What are the recents are there, okay. This is the 2020 journal. Okay, a new frontier printed electronics, flexible hybrid electronics. Okay, this is the one way method of like downloading the journals. Okay, downloading the papers. This is called the Google Scholar. Okay, now I have shown you IEEE Explore and Science Direct. Okay, in IEEE Explore and Science Direct, you can upload your paper also. You can identify suitable journal here. Okay, in Google Scholar only it is useful for the like identifying the uh, identifying the papers, and you can identify the author also. For example, I am writing my name here. Okay, here I will get the my papers here. Okay, if you write the author name, also you will get the author papers and author profile also you will get it. Okay, in this, so you can see here author profile also when they publish the papers. This details you will get in the Google Scholars. Okay, only for downloading and for searching the author you will use the Google Scholar. Okay, this is about how you are going to identify the best suitable journals. And okay, this is about the methodology. Okay, methodology, you're going to tell about which method you are going to follow. For example, I'm going to follow, for example, data science. In that method will be the different methods will be there. Or mechanical, if you are, I'm going to do that, there will be different method will be there. Compression molding, wear properties. Okay, there are different types of methodology will be there to improve your results. Okay, that method you can follow it. Yes. Okay. uh, Time not there. Okay, I'm going a little bit, I'm going fast. Okay, this is about conclusions. Conclusion, you're going to tell about results, like how what you find out. Okay, what are the finding I told right already. If you get 100 out of 90 or 100 out of 95, that you are going to mention your number 95 got it after doing the this results. Okay, that you are going to mention in the results. Okay, then discussion part you are going to tell about uh, what you are like what you are suggesting, like for example, you have followed Mr. X, but I have got this value, I didn't got the good result when compared to the X. That you have to write in the discussion part. Okay, conclusion part you are going to tell about the climax of your paper. Okay, like what are the findings of your papers, that you have to go tell in the conclusions. Okay, and these are the references. I already told you how to write in the alphabetical matters. Okay, you have to write in A, B, C, D, how many authors you followed, that author your name, papers you have to write in the reference part. Okay, and this is the one thing. Okay, so you can see here you can picture, you can see here plagiarism. Okay, see here, if you are going to publish a paper, if you are going to write the paper, you can't copy paste from the some like some authors papers or some other journals. Okay, directly. But if, for example, if you are going to take the some pictures. Okay, for example, if you're going to take some pictures from the papers or from the Google, you cite it. For example, you tell us I have taken the paper from this picture from the this website or this thing. Okay, there will be a maximum plagiarism will be not there if you are going to cite it. Okay, if you are going to mention it in your paper, I have taken from this. But that is also you have to take the limited. Okay, limited only you have to take. You can't take it more than 20%. For example, 100% is there your paper, you can copy up to in between 15% only. Okay, up to 15 percentage only you can copy it. More than 15 percentage you can't. 15 1 5. Okay, 1 5% you can't copy it. If you copy it paper, they won't accept it for the publication or presenting. Okay, this is about plagiarism. Okay, maximum 15% only accept it. Okay, 15% where it will come means one, it will come for the, for example, you are going to mention the college name, that also it will come in the 15%. And some of the names, for example, there will be three words continuous names are there. Continuous part is that is going to take in the plagiarisms. Okay, and plagiarism how it is going to work means, for example, if three words continuous are there, you copied from somewhere, that three words it will takes. Okay, it will take as a plagiarism or copied. Okay, there will be software is there. to check it is a your paper is genuine or not. Okay, that is called the plagiarisms. And now I'm going to tell about how you are going to select the area and which you are going to work on. Okay, first you have to select the area, which area you are going to work on. Okay, then afterwards you have to download the papers. Okay, you have to download at least 20 research papers from the reputed journals. Okay, now I told, right, there will be different types of journals will be there. Okay, Scopus index journals and UGC journals. Okay, Scopus index journals, I told, right, it accept only minimum 15%. Okay, and that are the reputed journals. Okay, that is not easy to publish a papers. Okay, for a it is not easy. Okay, if you are going to publish the paper in Scopus, that whatever article you are written, paper you are written, that should be genuine. Okay, what are the Scopus means? I told, right, already. For example, okay, these are the genuine the Scopus index journals. Okay, Science Direct, if you go to website, what are the journals you will get in the Science Direct are the Scopus index, IEEE. Okay, for example, if you are going for the any paper in here, Science Direct, for example, this journal you are going to do, these are the pre journals. Okay, these are the pre journals. If you are going to upload in the paper in this journal directly, it is going to take a 1 year of time. It will maximum 1 year, it will take 6 to 12 months it will take. Okay, there they will ask the questions, you have to answer it, there will be a review will be there. Okay, if you are going to directly upload in the journal. Okay, that is one more alternative is there also, that I will tell. And then one more is there, what is review paper. Okay, review paper is also there. Okay, for example, see here, okay, for example, if you are going to see writing paper or see here any paper you are going to write, there is no need of prototype analysis or any result is not required. Okay, on the research on the review article, for example, if you are going to refer any 20 or 50 papers from the authors, that only we can represent as a one paper. Okay, that is no need of any prototype analysis not required if you are going to write the review papers. Okay, that also will be published. Okay, then what is meant by Scopus and UGC means? Scopus is the SCI indexed and reputed journals. UGC is the normal journals. Okay, UGC is the normal journals. And next question is, how many students can be in one paper? 4 to 5. There can be, it will be there. Okay, what I get if I will present and publish a paper? Okay, what you are going to get is one is, for example, if you're going for the MS, there will be a minimum 2 paper will be required. And if you are going to do any R&D jobs, okay, there will be a paper must and should. Okay, paper should be there. And last, how I'm going to publish my paper? One is through conferences. Now I told, right, if you're going through the conferences, it will be easy for you. You'll get more knowledge and you will get the connections. Through conferences also you can publish the papers. Okay, and you have to see the brochure clearly. Some of the conferences they will go for the UGC journals. Okay, most prepare you go over conference you are going for the Scopus indexed only. Okay, then directly you can upload the paper to the journals. And one more suggestion I'm giving, don't go for the like normal paid journals. Like paid journals will be there. If you're going to give 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, they will publish your paper in 24 hours. Okay, don't go for that. Okay, please go for the only pre journals or through conference journal, you go for it. That will be giving the value to you. Okay, it will give the value to you. If you don't, if you go for the paid journals, it will give and it won't give any knowledge, or it give any value to you also. Okay, it's just a name will represent. Okay, and types of paper will be there. There will be technical paper will be there, review paper will be there, and engineering education. Okay, engineering education means, you know, our faculties are they are conducting so many pedagogies in the class, right? In that also you can write or publish a paper. Okay, I think time is over. Okay, I will wind up. Okay, then thank you everyone. Okay, thank you. Any questions? Any questions or queries? Any questions? Okay, no questions. Okay. Okay, I am going to show one paper also, student papers. Okay, you can see here, this is the student papers. They have written the third year mechanical. They have written the paper in Scopus Index. Okay, it is possible for students also can publish the paper in the reputed journals. Okay, it is one of the science direct material today proceeding journals. They have written the publish this paper through the conferences. Okay, through conferences they publish these papers. Okay, there will be a nominal amount will be there through conference if you are going to do. Okay, and there will one more paper is also there. I am going to show you. See, this is also one of the reputed journals. They have written the paper on the smart urban farming. Okay, this is not about analysis or anything. They have written on the entrepreneurs through epics. You can write on the pedagogies or any learnings also you are going to write. You can write the papers. Okay, and this is also one of the reputed journals. Okay, Science Direct, you can see here. This is the journal. Okay, Procedia Computer Science. Okay, they through conferences they publish the papers. Okay, okay, okay. Then I'll wind up. Thank you everyone. If you have any questions, you can ask.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for such an insightful session. The session was very beneficial for someone to enhance their understanding about research and paper publications. Thank you so much, sir, for the valuable time. We also have P. Navyashri from ECA department and Himanish from mechanical department who have previously also worked on research papers. So I would now request them to share their experiences.
Yes, good afternoon. Yes, I wrote my first research paper on IoT
Uh, Santosh sir, that what is or how do you write a research paper, right? Let me enlighten you on what I learned by writing a research paper. Number one, it improved my awareness in recent technological improvements that were happening in my interested field. I'm a mechanical student, so I was interested more into design, material sciences, and other than that, I even wrote a paper on engineering pedagogy. What it affected me, it improved my awareness on those things. Number two, it improved my subject knowledge. It helped me get a better grip on what was being taught in the class. I could connect it with the real life. Number three, it helped in improving my presentation skills. If you are going through a conference, you not only have to write the paper, but you also have to go it and present it in front of a very high level kind of a audience who are researchers, who have done in-depth research. And you can say you are kind of one of the youngest members sitting there. There will be not just faculty, even principals, deans. You find almost everyone who is elder than you. You're kind of the youngest people. So You go and present them in front of them. They ask you questions, you know how to tackle those questions. So that in that way it helps improve your presentation skills. Number 4, it helps you in networking, as Santosh sir said. You get lots of connections based on these conferences. You get to know many people get to know you. Your research goes global. You don't have to stay compact in one place. And it also helps develop your critical thinking. You understand what was the mistake done by, or what was the lag in a person who has done the research previous to you. It develops critical thinking in that way. You also learn to deal with failure, because research is something that involves failure. Integrated it, it's failure is integral with research. And even if you're going to publish a research paper, it's not like that you get to publish the research paper on the very first shot. My first paper was published, means it was actually my third paper which I wrote, but that was the first one that was published at the end. And number at the end, but not the least, you get massive advantage over your other peers in job interviews and higher studies. If you have, say, 5 papers with you, means if you have published 5 papers, you will be given the first preference compared to any other, even if you are slightly lesser in academics, or you have performed slightly lesser in your interviews. That was what I learned by writing papers. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for sharing your learning experiences with us. I trust that each of the attendees will now be confident enough to work towards the area of research. Thank you so much for attending the session.